Welcome back, guys, to Bravely Default 2. Our last episode, after fending off Holograd's frontal assault, we found it to be a farce as they approached with their main force from behind. With our party rushing to the new location, the Rimedhal troops backed up by Gladys held the line until her past actions caught up to her in the form of betrayal, stabbed by someone she had wronged with the judgments. For the last act to be dispossessing Helio, the fire crystal, the Lord of Dragons arrived on his last defense of its lands, burning Helio to a crisp before meeting Adam in battle, falling to our nemesis but helping stop the invasion for now, as Chapter 4 Ill Winds began. Now, having learned the areas we visited before are all threatened by Holograd's forces in various ways, we sort out the side quests that appeared in Rimedhal before we choose an area to assist.
You've been to Rimedhal before, Adelle. What's good to eat round these parts?
Let's see. Well, I seem to remember the roast snow elk being pretty good.
Ah, now that does sound tasty. One plate of your finest snow elk, if you will, good sir.
Sorry, I'd love to dish you up some, but snow elk can't be found for love nor money these days. I can do you a nice bit of Alp swine, though. That any good to you?
Alp swine?
If that's all they have, we should probably give it a try, don't you think?
Sounds good to me.
Hang on. Can we maybe give the Alp swine a miss?
Huh? Why?
Well, it's, you know, just a bit, it's just a bit sad that we'd be commemorating our visit with a plate of something so, basic, you know.
Nope. What are you even talking about?
Look, it doesn't matter. Let's just agree we won't be eating any Alp swine, alright?
If you don't like it, you can just say, you know.
No, it's not that. It's just, it's a very particular flavour, and I'm not always in the mood for it, that's all.
Well, in the absence of any other options, we may have to...
No, stop! I can't do it, please! Anything but Alp swine.
What are you, 4 years old? You really don't have anything else?
Sorry, love. Not since the snow elk up and left for who knows where. It's a bit of a problem, actually. Their hides are what we make our clothes out of to keep the cold at bay, see? And while it's been getting that bit warmer these past few years, it's not exactly tropical around by here just yet. So, if you do happen to see any while you're out on your travels, you let us know, won't you? We'll make it worth your while, I promise.
With a nice plate of venison, you mean? Yeah, sounds good to me. Hey, come on, gang! Let's get deer stalking.
You're really that desperate to avoid the Alp swine?
Don't be silly, you heard the man. If we don't go and find some of these snow elk, all of Rimedhal's gonna freeze to death.
Yeah, I do kind of feel like we should go and see what we can find.
That's the spirit. How hard can it be to sniff out a couple of elk, right? Come on, let's get to it.
Sure, let's search for some snow elk so you don't have to eat Alp swine. Now I'm wondering what Alp swine is, because that just sounds like pigs from the Alps? I don't know. We could spend days mulling things over and still be none the wiser about the best course of action. If you ask me, we just need to make a decision and go with it. Which makes me wonder if everywhere is going to be the same level. I mean, while we're doing these quests, let's put it to a vote. Where do you guys want me to go? The undead in Wiswold? The people who are watching live, of course. The undead in Wiswold. Prince Pollux is asking for something in Savalon. Or Halcyonia, where we started the journey. Which sounds more attractive to you? It's like literally, everyone's going like undead Wiswold. It's like not even a contest. Oh, and I say that. Someone is being contrarian. I can't cut any more grass anymore. It all could be fatal. Fatal trees. I mean, I didn't cut that big tree earlier because of that kind of issue. Way back in Halcyonia, right?
The snow used to be so much deeper around here.
Guess it really has been getting warmer.
Guess so.
Everyone, over here!
What is it, Gloria?
Look at these footprints. They're enormous. Too big to have been made by a bear, even.
What was that?
Whoa! Look at that thing!
Crikey! This will be the lads who left those footprints. He's a big old unit, eh?
Damn it! Look out, everyone!
He is a bear, though. It's a very big bear.
Come on then, let's have it.
It's time to get serious.
You say that, it's the eclipse.
Yeah!
I will fluid stance, divide attention.
Perfect! Check this out. How do you like this?
You are about to
Come on,
witness my
you should
true
automatically
power.
die. Lucky sevens, baby. Lucky sevens.
A little magical assistance.
Let's go! Full speed ahead.
Here I go!
It is Eclipse. He's weak to water and has 40k HP.
That's better, eh?
Armor piercing paw.
In your face.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Oh, we're good and all.
Be healed.
Guess Healthbringer is going to heal in the future as well, so we'll do a little bit of healing there.
Nice!
Let's see if we can make you attack me and lose some BP.
Oh, what's next, I wonder?
Because losing turns is actually losing a lot of damage. So light as well as a weakness? Well, I'll cast a re-raise first of all. On the basis that
Nothing like a wee pick-me-up.
probably
Guess it's
best
my
to make
turn.
sure we're good for everything. And
You
we
are
can
about
start
to
with our
witness
big
my
damage.
true power.
So nothing really that you can do to do much more in the way of damage.
Bring my enemies to their knees.
Half damage to Earth.
How do you like this? In your face.
There we go. We dealt exactly the same amount of damage back, and now he doesn't have a turn. So this works out, doesn't it?
Nothing like the long game. Ah, much better.
So I can default this turn. Pretty sure that Blizzard will, of course, do the most damage here.
Maelstrom of magic assail you!
Just want to see how much.
Now you've made me mad. Ha!
Prepare to meet your maker.
What am I going with next? I mean, she should be fine with the Basuna that's coming her way, but I can just do a heal anyway.
How thoughtful of you.
Here I go! Prepare for impact!
Shark Swipe. No counter on an AoE attack.
You rang?
And if I'm going to cast Re-Raise on anyone else, it should be
The
you.
wee hand there.
Such power. You are about
So
to
much
witness my true
power.
power.
Perfect.
I want your attention. Give it to me. While Godspeed Strike slowly takes you down.
No worse than expected.
It's time to get serious.
It's not paying attention to you. I still think you should continue using Fluid Left Style, to be perfectly honest.
Prepare to meet your maker.
This is quite a nice, easy fight when you think about it. Everyone is going to stay alive no matter what. Let's see how much... What do I want to do? Banish does.
Away and boil your heat. Ooh, right right in the soft.
That's simple as Arga, but you'd expect that.
That was mean! How do you like this?
Did you get to do 2 of them?
Okay.
Only the
what's
one.
The plan?
So yeah, it's down to -1. That is, as they say, it. May as well choose 2 Godspeed strikes.
Let's go.
Counter fizz. Hey, counter savvy.
Now you've made me mad.
Which we're gonna have to teach you in the future. So you're good.
Easy does it.
Sacred powers restore you.
Ah, much better.
Bye, bear.
Time to play my trump card.
Hey, I've got my thingy back up. I could use that at the start of every fight to just set up insanely. Couldn't I?
Come and get her. Oh, another one bites the dust. Thought it was just a big one, did you? Hey, you tricks, eh?
Hooray!
Red Mage is mastered.
New powers flow.
Gloria has learned disaster.
Good.
We could have Gloria stick with that instead of White Mage healing for a bit.
What the heck was that thing?
It looked like a bear, but some kind of monstrified version, I guess.
Perhaps it was what caused all the snow elk to disappear.
Could be. Wonder where it came from.
Maybe our friend the innkeeper knows. Shall we go and ask him?
Yes, I think we should. Let's head back to town.
A monstrified bear. Considering a bear in this world is a monster. Alright, so of course Disaster is a spell we've not seen yet. It combines the powers of earth and wind. We've never used it. That's why I'm wondering if I make that the sub-job. And give her a different main job for a bit. Because of course she wants to get new spells and abilities. So shall I make her the first Oracle then? Elemental impairment and more? Ah, Oracle. She's overloaded though. It's gonna be the shield, right? Where's the shield? So that doesn't boost her magical attack much at all. In fact, by the look of it, staffs ain't good. Bow is. Which of course is lower, quite a significant lowering of overall defenses. We put the Laurel Reef on for poison and paralysis immunity. Holy Midas silence. That's restorative power and a bit of extra defense without being overloaded, so we'll go to that then. I mean, to be honest, Oracle and Hunter would work quite well together, wouldn't it? In terms of just overlap of weaponry. So, because Elvis is Spirit Master, so he's also got some of the healing. That way Gloria can just do single target healing. Elvis can do some AoE. And we just kind of use that for a bit. And that means we've got Disaster, and we can use that if we want to. So yeah, options. Options. But now I need to fight an enemy to get some levels. Oi, come here. I need some skills. Oh god, I forgot. It's the new music. Wait, is it another super enemy?
Sitting ducks.
Not paranoid, honest.
Time to play my trump card.
Every time now. Every time now. God damn. Somehow I don't think he'll kill it.
Primordial forces consume you.
Just about, though.
Smolder. Aye, that'll do nicely.
You are about to witness my true power.
Right, we got a divination, but we could use red magic, and we could use a disaster. We can't disaster everyone. Let's disaster 2 of them.
Primordial forces consume you. Your tale ends here. Maelstrom of magic assails.
I guess if it hurts one of the 2 weaknesses, it does ridiculous damage.
Complacent.
It's time to get serious.
Oh, you know what happened if on the other side of things, it would have a minus? Nice job, guys.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Another step in the right direction.
This answer looks pretty fancy, doesn't it?
One must never stop learning.
Right, Gloria's learned haste and slow. We have some options. And seemingly quite a nice spell option. You paranoid never. Just the way we like it. It is the best way for entertainment, right?
There's no way we're losing this one.
Also, the music is a bit more than a normal battle theme, wouldn't you agree?
You've made me mad.
I think it is.
Time to play my trump cards.
Come here, Mr. Polar Bear. You're weak to Earth.
Time to take a step back.
I will use a widen area ether because I got 45, even if I'm going to it in soon.
It's nothing.
Prepare to meet your maker.
So can you one-shot this guy with Disaster, which only costs 60 because of MP Saver?
Magic assail you. Your tail ends here.
We're done already.
This is pretty good. Should have probably been using that earlier. There are some abilities we never really saw the damage numbers from because I switched class. Because we want to master more classes for more abilities. But then they say that, it's more for like variety. Even though, of course, we have a thief and a dragoon. Which abilities do we use more? Thief, of course. We have a Salve-Maker and a dragoon. And a thief, what do we use more? Thief, of course. But still, those top tier abilities often don't get to see use at all. Because we're moving on because we don't want to waste JP. And then we use them and they blow the hell out of everything. It's pretty good.
You clobbered some kind of giant bear-like beastie, is it? Nah. Can't have been.
Can't have been what?
Well, there's a legend we have, see, about a creature called the Moon Guzzler.
And you're saying that's the monster which attacked us?
You never know. The story goes that this whole area was once all green forests and grassland, and the Moon Guzzler was the scourge of just about everyone. The beast was insatiable, roaming the land, devouring anything and everything. Nothing and nobody was safe. The Lord of Dragons tried to reason with it, but to no avail. And when reason failed, he tried to drive it away by force. But the creature proved unstoppable. In the end, our Lord and Master had no choice but to exploit the beast's one weakness, the cold. And so the land was wrapped in snow and ice. That's how Rimedhal and everything around it came to be how it is today. At least, that's what the legends say.
And you really think the thing we fought was the monster from your story?
Can't say for certain, but based on your description, I'd say it might have been. Could be that things thawing out a bit has brought the old beastie back.
I mean, it was tough, but legendary monster tough? I'm not so sure.
Well, it's only just woken up after a long old sleep, innit? Stands to reason it wouldn't be at its best. Either way, maybe now you got rid of it, a snow elk or two might come sniffing back around. Pop by next time you're in town. I might just have a roast for you that'll knock your socks off.
Sounds good to me. We'll be here with bells on.
In the meantime, I guess we'll have to settle for Alps wine, huh?
We will?
Of course. We can't very well turn our noses up at the only thing on offer.
Give me strength.
Poor Elvis. Well, 2 critical chance boosting buns. And probably some time for the runs with Elvis. He does not like Alps wine. He does not indeed. Meanwhile, in party chat times, a disconcerting delicacy. All that hard work and no snow elk to show for it. Oh, there's always regular venison. I hate to break it to you, but snow elk is nothing like venison. It's not, but it's just deer meat, right? Well, no, actually. Snow elk, despite the name, aren't deer at all. They look like them, but they're really a species of cow. A cow named after a type of deer? That's confusing. Oh, now I want to try even more. And you know what's even more confusing? It actually tastes a lot like pork. You what? So it's a cow named after a deer that tastes like a pig? Yep, that's confusing, alright. Yes, it is a little hard to get one's head around. Look, the animal kingdom's complicated, okay? Things don't always fit neatly into little boxes. I guess they really don't, eh? Yeah, makes you wonder what the moon guzzler would have tasted like. Chicken, maybe? Aye, could be. I wish we'd have kept a leg or two to stick on the fire now. I'm kind of glad we didn't. Gotta get the food down, yeah. Alright, well, let's restore ourselves after that battle. Have I figured out that White Mage plus Spirit Master equals Super Healer yet? I mean, who'd have thought that putting a class that heals and a class that heals together could make a healer better, more heals? No, I would never have figured that out in a million years. Thanks for telling me. You get sarcasm back as your reward. Elvis, there's another quest with a dog. The dog that's up there, dog?
What's going on, Elvis?
Oh, poor wee fellow's lost. We can't have come far the way. He must belong to someone here in town.
Maybe there's someplace nearby.
Aye, I thought the same thing. Nobody's come looking for him, though. And him only a pup and all. Where's your ma and your dad, eh?
Let's go ask around. Somebody must know something.
The mystery couple look for the puppy's owner. This poor wee puppy's lost. Can't come far, though. Should be just up there, right? Should be just up there. Equally, I'm not using any classes in combination in conjuncture, apart from maybe speed with thief, on the basis of, I'm trying out all the classes. This is something to... A lot of the time, people always peg me and ask me things based on things that you do at endgame and nowhere near the point of the game you are. Like, why would I just stick on 2 classes now and not build up JP or Nevers when I can get more abilities? Like, getting Berserk on everyone at some point in time is going to be a goal too. Because it stop, and that's amazing. So yeah. Mixed classes. Here, there, everywhere. Nothing more than that.
Sorry to bother you, but we found a wee stray. You wouldn't happen to know who he might belong to?
Oh, not again. Sorry, the little rascal's forever running off. Hang on, that's not our dog.
Course it's not. Ours is out running round the garden.
What are you on about running round the garden? Poor thing only went and hurt its leg 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, and then this nice lady came by and fixed it. I've never seen healing skills like it. Poof, just like that, and the little tyke was fixed. Yeah, she was a pro, and no mistake. And to think she didn't even stick around long enough for me to say thanks. Wanted to ask her how she came to know so much so young, I did. You don't see many like her, that's for certain. Easy on the eye she was too. Bit stern-looking maybe, but in a captivating way, you know?
Quite unruly, are you? Sounds like you've given up on your actual wife.
No, love, don't be silly. Can't a man appreciate a beautiful woman with some beautiful skills without...
Are you trying to wind me up? One more beautiful out of your mouth and I'll put my flipping foot in it.
Seems you've a thing or two to be hashing out between you. We'll be getting along. Guess that wasn't the wee one's home then. Still, it was only our first try. Don't worry, little one. We'll soon sniff out your ma and your da for you.
Aw, almost sounds like he's asking us if we're sure.
Listen to you, putting words in the poor pup's mouth. Less of that. We've an owner to find.
We gotta continue looking for the puppy's owner. So it's not in that house where the puppy is Normally, it's in the blacksmith.
Sorry to bother you while you're working, but
Back after all, is it? Good. I'm glad you've finally chosen to act like a grown-up. Oh, wait. Not who I thought it was. What can I do for you, then?
we're trying to find out who Rover here belongs to.
Sorry, not mine. I ain't got a dog.
Something troubling you?
Well, I took on this young bloke, see? But he up and left just like that. No experience, but strong as an ox. Took to the old smithing like a duck to water, he did. And what's more, he listened. Like, properly listened, you know? And I never saw such an hard worker. So there I was, egging him on, telling him he'd soon be the best for miles around. And then he goes and says it. Out of nowhere. Sorry, mate. I'd love to stay and learn more, but I've got things to be getting on with. There's someone who needs me. You know how it is. And just like that, he was gone. Honest hard workers like that don't come along often. Gutted I was.
Not here either, eh? Sorry, little. Eh? Where's the pup gone?
He must have run off while we were talking.
Ah, that's no good. Come on, we'll split up and find him.
I didn't notice when the dog booked it. If the dog did book it to that cutscene, I didn't notice at all. Now, if it was a cat, I'd have... My eyes would have been glued to the screen. Where's the doggo gone? Into the inn.
Oh, you didn't have me worried, you little rogue, you. How many times have I told you not to go running off like that?
Well, would you look at that? Seems he found his owner all by himself.
Not quite by himself, no. A couple it was. A great big burly bloke and a proper snooty-looking woman. Wasn't so sure about them at first. They didn't seem exactly the do-gooder type. Didn't help that the big lad was covered in cuts and bruises either. But it turns out that was only because of the runaround this little devil gave him. Aren't you naughty, eh? Ran off before I had a chance to thank them properly, they did. Proper mysterious, like. Anyway, that's enough excitement for one day. Come on, you, off to bed.
I guess all's well that ends well, huh?
A great big burly bloke and a snooty woman, eh? Can't help thinking that sounds familiar. Anyway, that's the case of the lost wee doggy solved. Nice work, everyone.
Yeah, so 6 Arctic winds. Where do we find them? I don't know. The mystery couple are out there. No clue who they are. And I'm not honestly uncaring towards dogs. It's kind of like a meme here now, though. I say it to trigger some people in the chat. I grew up with dogs. Just all about the cats now. Cats or dogs? Well, I just cover up the right side of the screen. Okay, guys, here's a question for you. Cats or dogs? Cats, I guess. Yeah, Olis. Cats, I guess. But why do you even want to know? Oh, I'm just curious, that's all. It's no big deal. I'm a cat person too, by the way. I knew you would be. I find them soothing somehow. Aye, well, I'm a dog man all the way. Don't get me wrong. I'm nothing against them, Moggy. I just seem to get on better with dogs. They're friendly on the whole. Hey, cats can be plenty friendly too. When they're in the mood, it all depends on how you treat them. What about you, Gloria? Which do you prefer? I'm more of a dog person. I used to have a little étoile, in fact. I used to keep a cat back on the boat. Really? Can cats live at sea? Sure they can. You need them too. How else would you keep the rats under control? Yeah, they're pretty good at that. Should have seen this one. I used to give her a treat every time she caught something. Ah, I like your thinking. Nothing crazy, just a little fish or something. She got too old for it in the end, though. Had to leave her back in the port. What now the old girl's doing? Oh, now you've got the cat. Now you know which character likes what. So you can sit on part of that divide. The divide of cat people and dog people. Instantly, it's like, oh, dogs need to be friendly on the other cat person. So I was like, no, cats are fine. You just got to treat them good. You just don't know how to treat. It's exactly that. Should we leave Galahad to last? It's not Gloria. Okay, Galahad's a known character, so Galahad.
Hey, we met you in Wiswald.
Oh, it's you. Thanks again for all your help. It's good to see you, Galahad. Fancy meeting like this, eh? Yes, it's quite a coincidence. I only just got here myself.
What brings you to Rimedhal?
I've come to see my sister. I was born here, see? The Wiswalders took me in when I was little. But this is my real home.
So you and your sister were living apart all these years?
Afraid so. We've only seen each other a few times since we were kids. So I thought, since Wiswald's pretty much back on its feet again now, maybe it's a good time to come and visit.
I'm sure she'll be happy to see you.
Oh, she will. I can't wait to see the look on her face when I surprise her. Anyway, I'll introduce you once I've found her and said hello. Come by the Hall of High Holies when you've got a minute. She told me once that's where she spends most of her time.
Mark of the Void ×4 is our reward. It's an attachment, is it? Head to the Hall of High Holies, that we shall. Yes. Lots of things are going on, not just in Wiswald. But is his sister definitely alive? Martha?
Oh, hey Martha. What are you doing here?
Oh, I just had some business to attend to is all. What about you? What brings you lot by here?
We came to meet someone. Do you know a big guy named Galahad?
Oh, well, if it's Galahad you're looking for, he's gone to see the graves outside town.
The graves?
Yeah, his sister's buried there. Gladys.
Wait, Gladys was Galahad's sister?
Oh, sorry, I thought he might have mentioned it at some point. Their parents were both priests. They died when Gladys and Galahad were only little. Galahad was sent away to live with relatives in Wiswald, and Gladys stayed here.
That must have been tough.
Yeah, and now Gladys is gone too, and, well, I didn't have much choice but to tell him, but, oh, it was awful. The second I said it, he just burst into tears right there in front of everyone.
Wow. I hope he's okay.
Me too. We should go and check on him.
We should. Oh man, that family has some strong genetics. This Galahad you're looking for, he went to visit Gladys' grave. The graveyard's just outside town by the lake. But the scary monster's also out town by the lake. I better save before I go up there. It's dangerous out there, I'll have you know. Very, very dangerous. Oh, poor Galahad. Just giving a shield master tips around him though. Okay. What's there? Oh, there is a thing there. God, that was hard to see. I guess because it's in a weird pattern, I wouldn't have thought of it as like the actual worm sand. Now looking at it, yeah, now looking at it, it's a lot different. It's not red and shiny. But it can't be.
Oh, Gladys. Gladys. If only I'd come home sooner.
Galahad.
Martha told me everything. How Gladys threw her life away because she felt so bad about what she'd done. How she was all alone, tortured by guilt, with no one there to help her. Sorry. Can you leave me alone for a bit?
We know you want to be by yourself right now, but we were worried about...
Go away, I said. Leave me alone.
I guess nothing we say is gonna help when he's feeling like that.
Probably not.
Those who lost family to the judgments might not be able to forgive Gladys for what she did. But she helped people too, when Holograd invaded. Perhaps if we spoke with those she helped, we might learn something that would be of comfort to Galahad.
Yeah. It's worth a try, at least.
Yes. Let's go talk to the townspeople then. Yes, it is a bit of a question that everyone's just like, no one in town goes, why are you dressed up like the archbishop that sacrificed himself, and why have you got his clothes on? And of course, Adelle is currently in his sister's clothes. Though, did Galahad know of her being a sword master with that gear? With the Asterisk's power, or not? That is the question.
Gladys was the one who dragged my wife off so they could put her on trial as a fairy. All because she missed one stupid town meeting. I told them she was sick, but no one would listen. They said the fact she couldn't face them all proved she was a fairy. I mean, I know Gladys was only doing what Helio told her, but is that really an excuse? Doesn't matter now, though. She got her just desserts.
Oh yeah, we'll take that testimonial back to the grieving guy. That's good. And that'll make him incredibly happy. I mean, is this Father Iridian? Yep.
Gladys and Galahad's parents were both priests. Very good priests. But then they got dragged into all the fuss over the fairies and the judgments and... Well, Gladys came to see it as the fairies' fault. With the help of Helio's honeyed words, of course. She can't be blamed for what she did. And bitterness and grudge-bearing will only bring us more pain. They certainly won't bring my Margaret back.
Your parents were great. I think that's what we can take as a truthful statement in that. This gathering of words is not going well, is it?
Gladys? Oh, scared stiff of her I was. But she certainly saved our bacon back when the Hologradis came. She stood there and faced the lot of them down, all on her own. And if she hadn't, I wouldn't be standing here today. I hope she's at peace now, even after everything she did. After all, we might not have a home to speak of if it weren't for her.
Yes. Well, that was a little bit more positive to share, I guess. Martha?
Gladys was sorry for what she did, more than we can ever know. I grew up with her. I know what she was like deep down. That's what makes it so sad. Just as she realized how wrong she'd been, just as she was about to start making amends, she had to go and... I understand how Galahad feels. I still can't quite believe it myself. There's so much I still want to talk to her about, so many things I want to ask her. I put flowers on her grave once in a while, stop by for a little chat, you know? But gravestones don't talk back, do they? There's just so... Oh, sorry.
Well, not everyone has fond memories of Gladys, that's for certain.
No, but some of them weren't so bad. Some people even seemed a little sorry she's gone.
Indeed. It may be small comfort to Galahad, but I think we should go and tell him what we've learned, don't you?
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it'll help Gladys rest a little easier, too.
I don't know. But we'll find out. Let's return to Galahad. I guess it's the importance of trying to make sure that whatever you're doing in life, to do it with something that doesn't have like a evil connotation or cause, because it will taint your legacy in some way or another. Just following orders isn't a good thing when it's just following orders that causes many deaths that you can't really explain, like the real reason behind it. Some people have to make difficult choices, but still. She was a willing participant. Then she learnt the truth. That doesn't stop her being, beforehand, a willing participant. Misled? Sure. But a lot of death was caused by her hands.
Hey, Galahad.
I thought I told you to leave me alone.
Aye, but if we leave you alone much longer, you'll freeze to death out here.
And so what if I do? It's not like I've got much left to live for. I let my sister die all alone with the whole town hating her.
I'm sorry, Galahad. I can't imagine how you must feel. But please, look.
Gladys, I'm only alive today because you stood up for us. I hope you're sleeping peacefully.
I could never hate you, Gladys, no matter what you did. I hope you know that.
You're the one whose wife was
carted off to her death by Gladys. Yes. Yes, I am. And if she'd only stopped to listen to our side of the story, things might have turned out differently. Lord knows I've hated her for that. Hated and hated. Ah. But what good does hating do? Doesn't make you feel any better, that's for certain. I can carry on banging my head against that brick wall, but all it'll get me is a sore head. So I've come here to pray. To pray that you find your way to wherever it is you're going.
Gladys' sins were many. Of that there is no doubt. But by the end, she had recognized them, and she had begun to make amends. Who are we to judge one brave enough to take the first steps on the road to redemption? And what does such judgment gain us? Little in the end, save to delay the healing of a wound. If we are to move forward, to heal, then we must choose forgiveness.
Wait, look. There's something written on our headstone. Listen to this.
Here lies one who died, that the many might live.
Aye. It was not I who asked that this inscription be made. It was the people of the town.
Gladys was a hero, and that's how she'll be remembered.
So you don't all hate her? I thought she'd been thrown in a hole out here and left to rot.
Look around you, Galahad. This is no place of dishonor. This is where our most cherished are laid to rest. Your own parents among them.
I don't think they'd bury someone they hated out here.
No, I suppose not. Oh, Gladys. I'm sorry to have been such a bother.
I guess you're going home to Wiswald now?
I am. There's things I need to be getting back to.
I see.
And Gladys would have my guts for garters if I went and neglected my duties.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
She always was a handful. Anyway, I'll be getting on. Maybe see you again if you're ever in Wiswald.
I'd like that. Look after yourself, Galahad.
Also, beware the undead, though, there. 4 Mark of the Voids were obtained. Beware the undead that are there, Galahad. That leaves us one last quest. As well as a party chat. Gladys and Galahad. Galahad really loved his sister, huh? Yes, it must have hurt him awfully to lose her, especially under such circumstances. We must try not to let ourselves get too upset, though. Yeah, I don't think Galahad would want that. Seems like he's going to try to get on with his life. We should try to do the same. Seeing the big man break down on that, though, that was... He's usually so composed. I'd never even seen him laugh before, let alone cry. But even he couldn't stand firm in the face of losing someone he loved. And who can blame him? At least it's good to know there's a heart in that barrel chest of his. You know you can cry too, right, Elvis? Anytime you need to. Yeah, thanks. I might just take you up on that one these days. Just don't get tear stains on my stuff, okay? As if I'd ever even dream of it. Oh, well, that's rather ruined the moment. Still, I think we made some progress. Yeah, maybe the mood needed lightening a little. Come on. Good old you. Halcyonia, Savalon, Wiswald, all 3 kingdoms have done so much for us. Now all 3 are in danger. We must not abandon them. We cannot. I mean, I'm doing a good job at the moment. Well, one last quest. Because we can do quests for an hour while there's invasions going on everywhere, right? I'm freezing! Of course, you've just got defeat some Goliaths for an Artemis's bow. Right, well, that's easy enough done. Unless the Goliaths are really Goli. Is that the operative term? Where do I find Goliaths? Point me to them and I will defeat them. That's all I can say and do. I thought that there would be another thingy quest, so I should have probably got that one earlier. What if I cut this tree and it's an enemy? So Goliaths. Where are they? They are not in there. They are just near because they are the big pustule men. Pustule men, come back, pustule men. Don't want to cut down trees. They're deadly.
Let's do this.
It's time to get serious.
With our crazy music. How serious do I want to get? Who's weak to what? Swords? No, no one. Oh, flurry's pretty tasty.
Want to see what I can really do?
Oh, I got Banish Gun now, do I? How much damage do you reckon that'll do?
Blind them with your brightness!
You are about to witness my true power.
Kinda crap.
Primordial forces consume.
So yeah, if it's half damage on anything, we don't get the good stuff. Potion!
Sorry.
Bye-bye.
That was a piece of cake.
Undeads. Salve-Maker can have a lot of fun with them, can't they? Widen area 2. Right, one more Goliath. Hello? Any big monsters inside the castle? Oh, you're gonna run away. Don't run into the forest. I don't know what dangers are in the forest. Now I'm getting used to the battle music.
They're sitting ducks.
It's all good.
Now you've made me mad.
Right, you're weak to swords, right? No, yeah. Let's just do 2 more 4-fold slashes then on this guy and this one.
Time to play my trump cards.
Quite like 4-fold slash. The trump card today will be 2. Yes, 2 Banishkas.
Maelstrom of magic assail you! Primordial forces consume you!
Quite like the noise it does.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Salve-Maker.
So your half damage is only for... I mean, what can I do divination-wise? Like a slow haste, like a quick, make someone a little bit faster. But I can also, instead of just doing that kind of stuff, I can just cast Hilara on it and it'll die.
Let me help you. We must not grow complacent.
In one's element, I am.
That was a piece of cake.
Another step in the right direction.
Elemental impairment has been learned. Targets successfully hunted. That's all the quests in this area. I better report back to the cold soldier and say...
We must make the most of this opportunity.
It's got a good booch beat in the middle of it too. I'm very appreciative. Fourfold flurry. Mercy smash. And capture. Oi. Is that enough? Oi, stop it. That was getting BP.
I'll drink to that.
Pick up an enemy when we can, right? It's a free capture waiting for me. I'm a bit worried now whenever we step in between the barrier, you know? What I mean? Every time we go between here and, like, Rimedhal, I'm like, oh, will it crash this time? Maybe this time. Now I'm just jinxing it. Horrifically. Be funny if it did. No, we're good. Mission complete. Oh, there's a what? I didn't even mean to get... Well, that's a treasure chest, guys. That was hidden away. Found it, though. Mage shell was obtained. Oh, collect some wolf furs from defeating White Fangs? You walloped them Goliath, did you? Legend. Well, I think so anyway. My sergeant's not so sure. Didn't like the idea of you lot doing my dirty work for me. One bit. It's not that I don't want to do my duty. It's just how am I supposed to when it's so flipping cold? Maybe if I had some nice warm clothes, some proper snuggly furs or something, I could do my job properly. Reckon you could help with that? That was an accident, but I'm glad I found it. So the Mark of the Void. Oh. Prevents the wearer from learning new things. So you could keep yourself stuck at no experience and then do like challenge stuff, I guess. And if this game's got a new game plus, I guess, and you can maybe carry on equipment and then do like a challenge run at no experience. I don't know. That's usually what those items are for. Not for me. I want all the experience. Mage Shell, magical defense, plus 22. I found it, I guess. Back out into the wilderness again, then. It's like those sleigh bells ringing. Where's Santa Claus? Oh, so it's the wolves inside the jaws of judgment. Maybe we can see some big kiwi weebies. Kiwi weebies? Do you think disaster's good against kiwi weebies? Wiki weekies! God damn it. Kiwi weebie? Wee! Bleh. Hello? Nope, I'm supposed to go in here. Oh no, I'm supposed to just be here because the wolf's right there. Come back, Mr. Wolf. What's time?
They're sitting ducks.
Well, that's 4 wolves.
Prepare to meet your maker.
They're weak to fire. I might just use a disaster on all of them to see how much... Oh yeah, I can't do that. Using a rogue on all of them.
Scatter my enemies upon the breeze.
Still standing.
Elvis,
Sing the harp. Okay then.
stop getting beaten up, you fool. Just compound to get my special built up a little bit. Do you think she could just legitimately run through them? Oh, well, she could if I did it on more than one target.
Time to play my trump cards. Why?
It's fire that weak to, right?
Primordial forces consume you! Reduce my enemies to ashes! Maelstrom of magic assail you!
I think I missed a default in the back there.
To witness my true power. May sorcery strike you down. Another foe vanquished.
Did you see that? I'm amazing.
That's our 4 wolves defeated. Wait, what? 1 times one first? 1 times 4 first? 1? I was using magic like that was gonna be it. 1. Come here, woof. It's always funny when someone pronounces wolf as woof. He says, with his own mispronunciations on too many things, including mispronunciation, probably.
It's time to get serious.
Just numb through them. I want to see it happen. I think fourfold furry looks pretty cool. It's just a visceral chunk, chunk, chunk. Chunk, 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 chunk. Good.
You are about to witness my true power.
Chip, 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 chip. So I can make you weaker to fire? So wait, I could use elemental impairment. And then use disaster on you?
I bet you weren't expecting this.
Will it definitely work?
Primordial forces consume you.
It does.
Want to see what I can really do?
So it lowered its wind resistance, but it didn't make the wind resistance go to a weakness. Just made it neutral out. That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Primordial forces consume you! How? Another one bites the dust. Did you see that? I'm amazing.
Well, I continue to build up more Oracle. Gloria has now learned triple. That could be interesting. 1 more warm fur. I hate that. No, the game sent me out to hunt the dogs. I don't hate dogs. And that's why I'm hunting the dogs. You misjudge what's going on. Wait, there's ghosts. I missed them. I didn't see them because they were on the ice again. Don't worry, I got the ghost in the butt. Oh, bonus.
Want to see what I can really do?
Yes.
I'm ready for this.
Pour it on, baby. Firagas till the end of time. Firagas. They are so sublime. Firaga. I really wanted to try out what disaster would be against a wiki, but hey, maybe we'll get Woof.
Consume you. Maelstrom of magic assail you.
And the curacle's quite handy for a minute.
Prepare to meet your maker.
So, considering it might be water or wind, what if I use that and then use 2 triples? How much damage do you reckon I'll do?
You shan't have it all your own way.
So he's now got weakness to fire and
Heed
ice?
my call.
Maybe?
Brutally effective. May sorcery strike you down. Another foe vanquished. Huh. Hardly worth the bother.
Ooh, I like what I'm seeing here.
So exciting.
Triple's not terrible damage on its own. Because it does 3 attacks for the cost of 1 attack? That's pretty tasty. I know some people got some job stuff as well, but I missed it. Alright, that's 3 out of 4. So you're saying I'm just following orders? Okay. Yeah, okay. I am the world's greatest evil. I get it. For Gladys, she's in a game world, so it's her actual world. For me, it's just a game, right? Oh no. Don't bring back the Gladys stuff on me, man. Wolves! I need your warm furs.
We've outmaneuvered them.
Now you've made me mad.
So you're weak to earth, but more full furries. Everyone's weak to it, you know? Chuck, 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 chuck. Chuck, 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 chuck.
We're done already. Huh.
It's so nice. There we go. All our furs have been got. I will use a stone to escape with speed. I really should put the staggering sword on her instead of defender, but the defender's got the other nice stats. But I guess magic attack power is all that really matters. Rip White Wolf's family, yeah. Sorry. This is the way it had to be. Some NPC wanted to trade me some buns for your family, so, you know. Not my family. It's a game. Don't turn this into something weird, guys. Mission complete. Maybe? God, these are proper snuggly. Thanks. With this sort of insulation, there'll be no stopping me. Although I'm so warm and cuddly wrapped up like this, I think I might struggle to even move. Was that? You're starting to think my problem wasn't the cold, it was my incurable laziness. Crikey, don't hold back on my account, will you? Talk about a heart of ice. Oh, it's for a bow, so it's way better. Artemis bow. Obtained. How good is it? Is it better than an ancient bow? It is, but it's going to be higher weight while I look at it. Yes, magical attack 116. Oh, what the hell? 32 weight. It's like way better. How am I going to cut the weight? I mean, it looks really fancy as well. Actually, how am I going to cut the weight? To be able to use this incredibly fancy, but look at that. It's a redonkulous bow. I'd literally just have to strip. I would actually just have to take things off. I'm not even kidding. I have to lower her physical defense quite a bit. Highest weight of anything she can wear is weight 4. Interesting that, yeah, that's better. Just as you can use a much more powerful bow. I'll go with it. To be honest, it'd probably be better to switch that. Like, to be honest, I should make Elvis a hunter at this point, I think, personally. So we could do more catching. And then move on from there. But finally, the area is complete. So now we move...